than the last class for some of you here already. Some of you here then? A little bit. Yeah. So you know that what I do is I tell you all the things you do well. And I want to make sure people know what you do well. I want to make sure the audience and your parents know what you do well so they can admire you and so that you know that I hear how hard you've worked. I will also be writing down, and that's what I'm going to talk about when I come up and talk to you after I hear you playing, but I'll also write down suggestions of things you might like to experiment with. So I ask that you take what I write down to your teacher at your next lesson, and that maybe together you can discover or explore a suggestion or two that I've made about your piece. And then I also ask that today you play your piece one more time for somebody else, a mini performance. You can just be at home with a parent, so that you know that every time you play your piece as a performance, it's going to be different than the time before. Because we're human beings, we can never play the same way twice. That's just the nature of a performing art, and it's a good thing to learn. I look forward to telling you about what I'm hearing, that it's fine and beautiful. And when I'm ready, I'll call up our first performer. And then each person, could you wait until I finish writing, and then I'll call up the next person to play. Okay? By Mozart. And Ethan, I say you play with confidence and poise. I like very much how you took time. You're very confident in your announcement of your piece. And then when you sat down, you took time to figure out where the bench was, and you played a very convincing piece of music. Steady pace and a minuet pulse were maintained all the way through, and that's absolutely crucial in a piece of music called Minuet. So that's absolutely important. I particularly liked your echo phrase in the third line. There's a part, yum dee 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 dee, dum da 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 dum bum, and then it does it again, yum da 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 dum dum. And there's two things in a row that are the same bits of music. It's nice to change the expression on it, the dynamic. And Ethan, one of the things that impresses me is that Mr. Mozart is attributed to Leopold Mozart, the father of Wolfgang, at least in this book it is. And one of the things is Mr. Leopold Mozart wrote down just mezzo forte for both those phrases, but you chose a very artistic musical choice. You chose to make the second, the echo phrase, an echo phrase, even though it was not written in the score. And I think that shows artistic sensibility, musical sensitivity as well. So very fine performance. And that was a particularly nice moment